Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a sunset yoga. We're going to stretch, unwind, strengthen. I've got some sneaky ab workouts in there. So get on your mat and come join me. So we're going to start with puppy pose. This is honestly one of my absolute favorites after a long day. Really feeling that one in the shoulder blades, a nice big stretch. Booty towards the heels, really pulling up through those hands. Take deep breaths, engage your core. Next, we're going to slide on up to a cat-cow. Get in tabletop position. Then we're going to slowly bend our spine up towards the sky, bringing our chin into chest, engaging our core, engaging our glutes. We're going to come out of that for cat. Chin up towards the sky, really rolling through that spine, slow and controlled, feeling your tummy go towards your spine, really making sure to engage those glutes so we get the best benefits out of this one. We're going to go ahead and end this in puppy. Can you tell that I love puppy pose? We're going to go ahead puppy to forearm tabletop position. This one is super beneficial for stretching out those forearms. Make sure to engage that core once again. Roll through that spine for an extra little stretch there. We're going to go ahead and slowly lower our stomach to the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae, lifting our legs off the mat, engaging our glutes, engaging our thighs, really pushing the glutes together, feeling that extra squeeze through the legs, through the arms, and relax. We're gonna go ahead and get into another puppy pose, really feeling that stretch in the shoulder blades. Downward dog, pedal your feet out, getting that nice good stretch through the calves and the back of the knees. We're going to lift our left leg for a three-legged dog. You can do a variation here. See how flexible you're feeling today. Then we're going to go ahead and pedal those legs out. And same thing on the right side. We're going to do a three-legged dog. See how you're feeling today. If you want to do a variation, totally up to you. You can bend that foot towards the glutes. And then we're going to go downward dog to a plank on our palms. Of course, you can have this variation on your forearms, of course, if that feels better for you. Back up to downward dog, keeping it really slow, controlled, engaged through the core and the glutes. Back down to plank. See, I told you we got some sneaky little abs in there, really engaging that core, breathing. I like to put my tongue to the roof of my mouth. That helps me really remember to engage my core. Try it out if you have a little bit of a hard time engaging your core. Make sure your glutes are nice and flex. Tuck in your chest. And we're going to stretch this out with a puppy pose. Once again, I should have named this the puppy yoga because I swear there are dogs everywhere, and that is like my favorite pose. Next, we are going to go into a cobra, really stretching out the back of that neck, pulling through your spine, chin up towards the sky. Try to see just how far You can move your chin up to the sky, really feeling a good stretch. This is great for your posture. And back down to puppy. I like to do a couple rolls there. We're going to go ahead back to cobra. Engage those glutes, engage that core. Feeling a nice stretch through the upper back and neck. Back to puppy. And slowly coming out of puppy pose now, we're going to place our right leg bent in towards our body. Left leg comes straight out behind us. And we're going to try to feel this stretch through our hip flexors, our thigh. Engage your core, engage your glutes, really making sure we're aware of our posture. Is our chin up? Feel free to add any variations here. I am opting for a king pigeon, but of course this can be as crazy or as calm as you'd like. It's totally up to you. Coming back down out of that variation, I'm just lowering a little bit towards the mat just for a deeper stretch through the hip flexors. Switching legs here now. Left goes in front, bent towards our bodies. Right is back towards the back of our mat. Lifting our chin up towards the sky, really feeling a good stretch. Of course, you can add a variation here if you'd like. Making sure to breathe, checking our posture, keeping our shoulders back and relaxed. Here's me trying to kiss my little pup. We're gonna come out of this and surprise, surprise, puppy pose. That is my absolute fave if you have not noticed. I think it's just because my shoulders get really tight. We're going to get into a cow pose and just pulse that through. Moving slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. And up into downward dog. We're then going to walk our feet up towards the top of our mat for ragdoll. You can grab the elbows, or you can do kind of more of a, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. Toe touch. Ragdoll that in. Try to not bend the knees too much. We're wanting to feel a nice stretch. Next, we're going to get into a garland pose variation. Squatting down on your mat, we're going to open the hip flexors up, separating the thighs and really breathing through this posture. Make sure that our chest is open, our shoulders are back and flexed. Gently returning here to a tabletop position, rolling out that spine so gently. We're going to sit on our sit bones at the top of our mat. We're going to roll back vertebrae by vertebrae and grab on to our feet for happy baby. Feeling that stretch through the hip flexors, the legs. And Mr. Spoon wanted to sit on my chest. gently coming out of this position, we're going to grab a hold of our right leg, pulling it into our chest, releasing our left leg out towards the bottom or the top of your mat, whatever you consider it. Keeping your legs nice and strong, flexed. We're going to switch legs here. I'm going to grab my left leg, bring it into my chest for a nice stretch, keeping the opposite leg nice and lengthened the entire time. Quick stretch there. Now we are going to just hug our knees into our chest, give a nice roll to the spine. And from there, just a little supine hamstring stretch if you would like, and onto a supported shoulder stand. From here, you can opt for a variation. We're gonna then go in for a bent knee plow pose variation. You can of course opt to not do that pose if you'd like. And onto plow pose, one of my absolute faves next to puppy pose. I think because my back is always so tight, so this one is amazing. It really targets the hamstrings, the back. And returning to a supported shoulder stand, we're going to roll right out of this eventually, very slowly, being very mindful of your spine. Just a couple more variations here, and gently roll out of that. We're going to then go to happy baby, just to contradict everything we just did. No, I'm just kidding, but just to stretch everything out again. And from here, we're going to lift our glutes up. Feet are placed strong on the floor, lifting up for a bridge pose. Keep chin nice and lifted, core is engaged, glutes are engaged, thighs are engaged. Sorry if I sound like a broken record. You can opt for a variation here if you would like. I'm just lifting my hands off the ground for a little extra something something. Lowering down vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to get into a supine spinal twist. Again, really on trend with the trying to flex everything out from a day at work. So just twisting slowly from left to right, right to left, and holding there just for a couple seconds. Coming up here, knees to chest, give yourself a big hug. You can opt to put your nose to your knees if you want a little extra stretch there. And next, another little sneaky ab workout. We have some supine cherry pickers. Legs are straight up to the sky, or I should say feet. Straighten those legs, keep them nice and engaged. Back is planted to that mat. We're going to swap out right arm to left leg and vice versa. Lowering that opposite leg for a little extra something. And lifting our upper chest and back off the ground while we reach up. Make sure that you're feeling this in your core. Keep that core engaged. Again, I like to place my tongue on the very roof of my mouth, and it helps me to remember to engage my core. Keep those hammies, those thighs nice and strong. And we are done here. Stretch out your good work. Back to a supine spinal twist, because in my opinion, that is one of the most relaxing stretches. I really love feeling a nice back stretch, a little spinal twist. And back up to happy baby. From here, we're going to just get into a quick little ankle stretch here. This is totally optional. My ankles were just a little tight from running. And here I'm just doing a little wrist stretch as well. Typing on a computer really does numbers on your wrists. And from here, we're going to go ahead and get into a cobra pose. Feeling a nice, relaxing stretch through the back. Keeping that core tight, glutes engaged. And back down to, you guessed it, puppy pose, but not for long. We're going to do some dolphin plank push-ups. So from here, get into dolphin pose, make a little triangle with your hands, and we're going to plank that out and push it up. So booty goes to the sky, kind of like a variation of a downward dog. Feeling that strength through your core, and again, just a very quick core workout. Back down to cobra. And up for a plank. Keep that core nice and engaged. Plank to downward dog. Pedal that out. And next up we have a low lunge. I'm starting with my right leg. Right leg is in front, left leg goes back. This one's a little different than the pigeon pose. Your right foot is going to be bent out towards the edge of your mat, slightly off of the mat. And rolling that out. Just a quick head to knee pose. And back down, downward dog. And same on the left side. Just going to low lunge this on the left side, really making sure to feel it in the hip flexors. And from here, stretching it out for a head to knee pose. Left leg is in front, right leg goes back. From here, we're going to gently and mindfully get out of this pose, making sure to be very mindful of our knees. We're going to place our right leg straight out in front of us, nice and flexed. Left leg is bent in towards the right leg for a seated head to knee forward fold on the right side. Then coming out of this position, left leg straight out in front of us, nice and flexed, and right leg in towards the left leg for a seated head to knee forward fold on the left side. then from here, we are going to place our legs nice and flexed out wide for a wide leg seated forward fold. You can place one hand on top of the other or hands side by side. It's totally preference. All leads to the same outcome. I'm just pulsing here for a little extra stretch. Some active stretching there. And from here, pretty much everybody's favorite part of yoga, we're going to get into our final piece, which is going to be Savasana. Laying in a comfortable position. You don't have to be laying down. That's just how I prefer. You can have your legs straight out in front of you. You can have them bent. Just let your body feel heavy and fully supported by the ground. Make sure to soften your jaw, relax your shoulders, and release any tension that you're holding. Allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. And you can have your hands out in receiving position if you'd like. You can have them on your stomach, on your chest, on your heart, whatever you prefer. Gently coming out of this, you can gradually get to a seated position, but you absolutely don't have to. That is one of the best parts about an at-home yoga practice is you know, can do whatever after. But I wanted to say thank you so much for joining me today. It was so much fun having you all here. Make sure to subscribe and like this video, and I definitely will be back for more. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.